Morning, good evening. It's morning for me right now. But here go another one. I keep saying I'm gonna be more consistent with these videos, but I be busy and doing 50,000 different things and don't even be getting around to it. But I'm gonna try to do better. But the last couple videos I was talking about your thoughts and your memories, right? But I really didn't let you know what I do to try to control my memories. And remember, I was saying also that a lot of these memories not even your memories, your personal, your physical body memories. It might be some memories from another life that goes thousands of years back. Like that movie The One, different universes. It's some truth to that movie. It might not be to that extreme, but I believe it's some truth to that. So a lot of those memories that you haven't, they're not even yours. You don't even realize you having them. And that's one of them things like they call karma. That karma, that stuff that come bite you, some of that karma don't even have nothing to do with your current physical body. So the best thing to do is try to get rid of some of those memories, because those memories is what's causing depression in people. So without bringing up some of my old memories, I'll just say that what put me on this path is what put me on this path is because I swear I was teeter-tottering between a nervous breakdown, for real, and I had to pull myself back in. So one of the things I do when I have a memory that I don't want to have is I literally, some people in their mind, red might work for some people, but red don't work for me. It ain't dark enough. So what I do is, in my mind, I literally do this. When that memory crop up and I realize I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, because some of that shit you be like, wait a minute, why am I even thinking about this? It'd be some crazy stuff. I mean, some stuff that possibly could have happened to you or probably never even happened to you, but something would just crop up. Man, I shake that off like, wait, why am I even thinking about this? And I spray it black in my head. I spray it, and I literally shake my head. I literally, in my mind, I'm spray painting it black. Hey, whatever works, right? Because we're trying to get rid of those memories. We're trying to get rid of those thoughts, right? Because when you think about it, belief is just a thought you keep thinking. And half that shit you don't want to keep thinking, and you don't want to believe it, because some of that stuff, I mean, we done made whole stories in our mind, right? Because we basing it off a thought or a memory. So whenever something crop up, I literally spray black in my head, shake my head, and black it out. And every time it come up, I do it, and I swear it works. It works. And the only time I really think about it is if I have to bring up a memory to make a point, or if it's just something to trigger it. You know what I mean? Because you will still have triggers that'll trigger a memory. But then, right now, you got to get rid of that trigger. You got to make it so in your head that that trigger don't happen to make that memory. Just shake it off. Spray paint it black or red, whatever works for you in your head, shake it off. Another thing I do, and I tell people this all the time, and I mean, it's amazing the conversations that I be having with people now. But another thing I do is I'll try to change that thought to something else. And I don't mean just a random something else. I mean something I want to accomplish. It could be a business. It could be something I want to purchase. It could be whatever. For instance, for the longest I've been saying I was getting my motorcycle license, right? So every time a memory crop up to make me feel bad, because you know that feeling you get when you thinking about something you shouldn't be thinking about, and even though your thought is interrupted, you try to go back to that terrible ass thought you was having. None of that. Those days over. I literally try to think of something else that I want to do. I think of something that I want to accomplish, and what I do is whatever that is, I just dive right into it, and I'm just focused on that. Like I'm like, okay, I've been saying I was gonna do this for the longest time. Took the class, prepped everything at my house, and went and got the bike. But I wouldn't have even did that if I hadn't started trying to change my thoughts and my memories, because by me changing my thoughts and my memories, it made me focus on something that was going to better me, or something that I can focus on that's going to make me feel good for accomplishing it. those were the things that's the second thing that I do. Because when your mind is not focused totally on BS or things that's gonna make you feel bad, and you change your mind, you try to change your mindset to think of something positive, you end up accomplishing more instead of putting it off. Like, okay, I'm gonna put this off, I'm gonna put that off. Oh, okay, I'll get to it. No. During the times that you having those screwed up thoughts, it could be a thought about anything that's gonna depress you. It could be a fucked up relationship. It could be something going on at your job. Let's say you hate your job. Okay, it makes no sense for me to sit up here and tell you how much I hate my job, but I'm not doing nothing to work towards changing that job or changing my experience that I'm having. So every time I get mad, that is making me work harder towards something else I want to do. That's another thing I do. So I don't want to make this video too long, but those are just two or three of the things that I do. I keep saying that I need to do it, especially with the kind of work I do. With the kind of work I do, I transport all different kind of people. I hear all different kind of stories, so a lot of that energy attaches to me, and that's part of the reason why I was going through a depression. And half that stuff wasn't even mine. It's just that I'm dealing with illness every day, other people's illness. Some people out here really, really, really sick or really got really deep mental issues. So I'm dealing with that. I'm listening to their stories, and that stuff attaches to me, and then I'm dealing with my own personal stuff. It was just too much. I mean, I could tell by just the transition from my social media posts, from the time I got on social media to the time I started my business to today. I can definitely see the transition in what I was going through. I just wish somebody else would have caught it before me. But it's probably best. I think it's best that it happened the way it did, where I ended up catching my own error, because that made me stop myself, dust my knees off. I accomplished too much to be sitting around here depressed. Shit, you only got one life to live, and I don't want to spend it depressed. But all right, I'm probably gonna come back with another video about some other tactics that I use to help me fight those memories. All right, peace. Have a good day.